Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 30 of the Road to the Top series. I am Stay Toasty. And as you can see at the bottom of the screen, we finally got that elusive win that we wanted. It was tough. Let's first look at the results. We had some tough games. First of all, I just want to talk about the Sporting game for just a second. This game was frustrating to watch. First, you'll see right now. 2 red cards. Not one. 2 red cards. We dominated possession. We should have done a lot better this game. Sorry. Under the weather again. But, yeah, I mean, we should have done better. To get 2 red cards like that near the end of the game, I thought we were really putting some pressure on them. Paredes again had a lackluster game. Lysenko got on, didn't do much better. Denise Almeida got sent off first. We put Grimshaw back there. And then he got sent off, so we ended up with Loureiro at center back. And at this point, I was worried. At this point, I was really worried. I was like, who are we going to have at center back? Are we going to have to pay Warmerdam? I joked at the beginning of the season that he might play there if it came down to it. Thankfully, Ikic came back. We had a couple guys come back from it. We had Ikic come back. Delica came back, which was great to see. He got that equalizing goal in the 72nd minute. They really outplayed us, I think, in this game. We just didn't play well up top again. Lysenko got to start this game. He didn't perform extremely well. It wasn't a bad performance, per se, but that Delica goal was really good. Let's look at it. Bay here working up the middle. He got the start. I believe Silva got injured again. And Delica just, goalkeeper could have done a little bit better, but it was a good strike. And really good strike to get us into this game, back in it. And I thought near the end we could have scored another one. The shots, they did outplay us a little bit, but the stats, the shots, doesn't represent what really happened. Then we came back in this game. I gave Paredes a start because, Lysenko wasn't doing much either. And he showed me why he deserves to start. I think Delica getting back into this, back in this team has really helped. Having like of Ikic in defense has really helped just to solidify everything. I think those 2 players are important in the places that they play, solidifying a defense, giving that a little bit of extra creativity on the wing helps us score goals. So I think it's really Delica is really emerging as a player that we really need, and we have to find a player like him, because Aurelio is obviously going to probably leave, and also we don't seem to have that kind of player off the bench to play for Delica, because Delica seems slightly injury prone, so that might be something we're going to have to look at. But anyway, we have a game against FC Porto Verde. Again, we had a tough time with them last year because they had a former Champions League striker in his prime playing for them. So let's get into the game and see what our starting lineup is going to look like. Alright, guys, so this is going to be our starting lineup today. Debelin gets the start for Ikic. I was praising Ikic, but he's not going to play today. He picked an up a knock. He's fine. He was just out for a couple days, but he didn't pick up the fitness to play today. He's only at 75%, so I'm not going to get him the start. Teixeira Loureiro in midfield, with Grimshaw picking up yellow cards. So he has a ridiculously bad disciplinary record right now. Firmino, Bay in for Silva. Delica back on his left-hand side, and Paredes up top after his 2-goal, after his brace in the last game. Let's look at their lineup. I'm very interested in the team that they're going to play with today. It looks like Depotre is back in the starting lineup for them. Like I said, I mean, this guy, let's look at him, first of all. I mean, he's a good player. Played for Ghent and played in the Champions League. Crazy that he's playing in the second division right now. But that's just you know, how these B teams work for these Portuguese teams. We have to hope that the team around him isn't of the same quality. But we're just gonna have to see. I don't recognize many of these names from this Porto team, but I mean, we've already in our third season, so some of the players that probably were on the team have already probably left. So some of these players may be future stars, but I'm not really sure at this point. If we were playing Benfica, I'd let you know. Firmino doing good work here. Lose out to Bastoni. Are they going to come back up? Vasco does a good job winning that header. Firmino to Bay, back to Loureiro. Loureiro trying to pick out a pass here. Talica kind of making a run. Talica does get the ball. Cuts back on his right foot, his preferred foot. And Firmino should do better. Rui Teixeira found Firmino on that run, cutting inside of the fullback, and Firmino just put it wide. Like I said, he could have done better, should have done better. Yeah, kicks it back to their goalkeeper, up to Jorge, Moreto, Lameda, Fatty. That's gonna be a fun name to pronounce. Amian tries to. Amian stops it for a second. It looks like Dembele came across and helped him out. Yen Paredes goes for a little run, gets a shot on target, which is nice to see. We have a throw in here. It really seems like we're controlling the game right now. But one quick goal from them, and that could all change. Loureiro loses out, but luckily Teixeira picks up an errant pass. Paredes here, and a great block from their goalkeeper Kozani. Loureiro on the corner. Vasco is going to pick it up after the clearance. It doesn't look like it's over, the highlight. Loureiro, Amian, Teixeira, Diniz, and that's the end of the highlight. We've already had 3 highlights in the first like 10 minutes. Still haven't been able to finish one of those chances. Vasco finds Firmino. Is going to put it across. Talica! What a great ball. Talica making that run just the way I like him to do. Firmino makes up for his errant shot earlier with the assist to Talica. Vasco does a good job. Firmino making that run. Puts it right across. Bad marking by their fullback, but Talica makes no mistake. Kicks it into the roof of the goal. Also, we have another highlight here. Firmino gets past his man, but can't get away from him. Depotre, Lameda, Moreto. He seems to be going on a run, coming at our midfielders. Amian picks up the ball, finds Bay. Buffet's deflected pass ends up with Amian. Talica, Bay again. Teixeira, Guillermo. Guillermo. Great strike, near post. Unstoppable shot. I believe it was Rui Teixeira with the pass. That's a similar pass that he made to Firmino, but Paredes came from the other side, and unstoppable shot by the striker there. We're up 2-0, and we seem to be really dominating this game. There's only a couple spots between Porto and us, but there's a lot of points, 9 points between us. But we haven't picked up, and we haven't moved up the table at all today. But I do think we are closing down the space between us and the teams that are above us. Moreto, Bay, great job making the tackle. Vasco up top, the fullback. Makes it back to Kazani. Unfortunate for Vash Cruz, it looked like he could go on a little run there, but he not in his normal typical position. Talika finds the ball after a header from Paredes. Paredes looks like Vash Cruz is making a run with him. Bad cross, and it finds up to Luis Mata. Mata making a run down this left-hand side. He finds Moretu, and Vincenzini does a great job. A deflected cross makes it to their player at the top of the box, and we did a good job stopping it. Well, Vincenzini did a good job. Fatty takes a shot, and he goes. He misses it high. We got a little bit of a scare there, but I still think we're in control of this game. We're up 2 goals. Dembele is not having a good game. I don't know why. He doesn't have a good rating right now. I don't know. He seems to be playing fine. Marcus Bay either. I mean, Marcus Bay hasn't been. Don't get complacent. Marcus Bay hasn't been a strike. Hasn't electrified this offense at all. But he's been a good player, and he's made some good tackles in that midfield. As a number 10. Firmino. It looked like that was going to goal. Either it was going over, but looked like it was going to trouble the goalkeeper a little bit. Coming out 55 minutes. They're definitely coming back into the game a little bit. Obviously, Paredes is injured. A facial injury. I don't think it'll be too bad. But let's bring on Lysenko just in case. I think this will be a good time to bring on Lysenko because they're gonna be we're on the counter right now, and I think his speed will help us a little bit. About a half hour left in the game. I'm not going to make any more changes. I might bring on Bay. He looks like he's getting pretty tired and not having the best game. Everybody else, there's no. Vash Cruz is on a yellow card, but I'm not really too worried about him. He doesn't really have a. In his initially he picked up a couple of red cards, but not since. Looks like we have a penalty, a foul by their player. I think a push. I think it will be Lysenko who's going to take the penalty. Let's see if the young 18-year-old can finish it off, and he does. Great penalty, hard, low. Goalkeeper looked like he dove the right way, but just hit too hard for him to react quickly enough. Pretty good penalty. Low, not right near the post, but placed pretty well. And we're up 3-0. I think it's deserved based on the chances we created, because we have created a lot of chances. I think I'm going to bring Talika here in the midfield. Aurelio on that left-hand side for Marcus Bay. I might make a change in the midfield here. Or bring off Vash Cruz. Bring on, I think, Souza, I think is his name. Sanch. I knew it was an S. I keep forgetting. Amian having a really good season. I had a disappointing season last year, but really coming into his own this year. Both our fullbacks, Lysenko gets the brace. This guy, Lysenko, seems to have a nose for goal. If he ever were to improve its consistency, he could be a problem for a lot of teams. A great goal. Well deserved by him. A good pass in as well from, I believe, Rui Teixeira. And we're up 4-0. Very convincing day today. Let's bring on Bruno Sanch for Vash Cruz. Make sure we don't get a red card. I want to finish this game with 11 men on the field, because that seems like it's been a problem for us so far. Going into injury time here. They have a free kick. Bastoni almost scores in the waning moments of the game. Vincenzini does a good job denying him. Vincenzini also a good purchase for us. He's definitely been pretty good in between the sticks. And there he goes again, having a good game. I think definitely stopped a couple of their chances. A well-deserved clean sheet, I believe. There's still seconds left. I don't want to. Clean sheet. Well-deserved by our defense. They had a lot of the ball. But we were stout. Dembele ended up finishing with a really good game. All of our defense played really well. All of our team played pretty well. Marcus Bay got a 6.6, but I'm not gonna say anything about that. You can't play every game. But really good game. Rui Teixeira with man of the match. Gets 2 assists. He's been playing as a box-to-box this year, really enjoying it there. Finally moved over from his ball-winning midfielder role. So let's look at the schedule and see if we can continue this run of wins. All right, guys. So with those results, we're still in 9th, but the gap between us and those teams above us is definitely shrinking, which is good to see. We're gonna have again. We're gonna have one match I'm really looking at, and that's Gondomar at home. They're top of the league. We're gonna need some kind of result there. But we've had 2 really good games in a row. I think that 4-0 result is probably the best one we've seen so far of the season, considering it was away and that we got the clean sheet. Really nice to see. We're starting to get our players back from injury. Hopefully we can continue to do that. Paredes only out for 2 or 3 days, which is nice to see after his facial injury. So he'll be back for the next game probably, although Lysenko did get a brace. But Paredes got the goal. And I think Lysenko's better off the bench. So yeah, guys, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Comment if you're happy that we got the result today. And stay toasty, my friends.